Hello, everybody. I have a request for a video of um, a know-how-to video explaining it to ground how empathics ground and center and visualization exercise to help block toxic energy. Um, it's basically just literally visualizing it and putting your energy barrier out there to strengthen your aura because when negativity seeps into your energy, it weighs you down. If you ever notice, if you have that coworker at work that's always complaining and swearing and just, goes on jealousy kicks, all that starts to weigh on you and gives you second thoughts and makes you doubt and feel angry. And or it's just there's a really nasty person around you, period, and that energy gets to you and it bothers you, and it makes you act out in a way that they are. Well, empathic people feel that two times twice. When I'm around an angry negative person, it physically, like, I become highly agitated. I become like I just want to get away from them because I feel like I will explode. um, when I'm around a sad person, it's like triple times that. I feel like I have to hug them, talk to them, fix their problems. Um, and then it just goes on from there. Uh, when you can block, and it helps along too when you have a low lying energy around and lurking around, and it can't latch onto you once you've done that exercise. You have to use this energetic force that you've put out into your aura. An aura is an actual thing. Chakras are actual things. When you can balance them, you've literally, you know, practically won the battle. So grounding and centering measures are for empathic people to keep them grounded, their energy grounded, and not bouncing all over the place, because it will cause, you know, thinking, and then it'll get, confusing for them. It will one energy one over here, one energy over here, and it'll just become really difficult in so many different levels. Um, Grounding and centering, what that does is it keeps you grounded here and now, and it plants your energy firmly, so you're not going off into 20 places, and you're just, and I don't mean physically your body, I mean your energy. When your energy is off balance like that, when you ground and center it, you become back to here, you're centered again. You're not all over the place and you're going crazy. And then the other practice I do is I visualize some sort of barrier around me. Now, how I do that is usually I will do three. I will do I will visualize a barrier of white light, then gold, and then the element of like fire, water. The fire, excuse me, the elements of like fire, water, wind, or like trees sprouting up right around me. So yeah, that sounds like a whole lot, but when you do this kind of work, it's worth it because, when you, I don't like to be touched by strangers, because when they touch me, or if I ask to shake their hand, I just say, no, I can't do that, just because, you know, I just can't do it. I can't touch you. Um, for me, I don't like to be touched unless it's in a healing way. Like, give somebody a hug, that I can help them with. I don't like to be touched, period, except for like very close loved ones. A hug goodbye, it's really it. It's all I do. Or my kids, I hug. That's it. Because once I pick up on their energy, it's like if I walk into a room and I have about 4 people there, that kind of crowd's okay. It will be tough for me to sit there, but it's like also tough as well, because I'll know if this person's a liar, if this person's genuine. An empathic person, you literally pick up on everything. Um, but when you visualize and you ground and center, You literally can block yourself from certain types of energy. Energy vampires, they suck your energy right up. There's those toxic, sick people that want to drown you down with them. These types of energy visualizing techniques, you can use them and you can literally just put a barrier up between you and their energy. It's more or less what it is. Excuse me. So, the first method is grounding and centering. How I do it, now you do whatever which way carries you to the highest, of connection to yourself. Because I love nature, I will stand and envision myself. My energy is from my feet going into the ground, and the earth's core energy is wrapping with my energy, and then that energy comes back up through my feet and goes through my body to the top, and that's a grounding and centering. And then I form my bubble around me, energetically wise, visualizing it. That would be the grounding and centering. Now, there's many ways that you can do that. You can do that with the ocean. You can ground yourself with the ocean. You can ground yourself literally just how you see how you doing it. Now, for the visualization process, after I'm done grounding and centering, what I do is, and it's a really fun thing to do, actually. Even if you don't want to do this type of work, you can actually use it, because then it teaches you how to visualize. It's a visualization practice, so you could technically make it fun if you wanted to. The key for me is, I will say, visualize. Visualize. Try this exercise right now. Visualize cat. Visualize dog. Visualize bicycle. Visualize. And anything that I just said, I've already seen it in my mind. When you say visualize and then the thing you want to visualize, that actually helps it pop into your head. So what I do is, when I get up in the morning and I know I have to leave the house, what I do is I ground and center, and then I do the visualization practice of my protection barrier, which there'll be times that I will visualize myself encompassed in a circle, and it will go over my head and around my whole body's energy. I will do fire. I will do brick walls. I will do water walls just sprout up. I will do tree and roots sprout up all around me. Gold, you can do colors. Gold is a really good one to use when you're using coloring protection barriers. You can look all this up. This is all a really good visualization practice, and it really helps your inner, so your outward isn't affected by the negativeness around you. So when you're protected inwards, you're protected outwards. But those are just two really easy techniques. Now it sounds easy. I want you to sit down and practice this. You sit in a chair with your bare feet on the floor, and put your hands relaxing on your lap. You can stand doing this. You can put your hands down to the side while you're standing. You could sit in a chair and do it. And once you do this, I just want you to close your eyes. Or you can leave them open, but the best way to start is closing your eyes. And I want you to envision the breaths that you take in through your mouth or your nose. You do in through your nose, how I was taught. In through your nose and out through your mouth. When you take in the energy, the air you breathe, try to envision it as a white, healing, warm light. Send it through your body and out through your mouth. All the negative you want gone, all the doubt, all the hate. Spew it out, blow it out, and envision it going into the floor. That's as easy as it gets. It's so easy. After you do it for a certain while, you can do it like that. And it gets to that point where you have basic, I can do this technique now in under a minute, and it really helps me through the day. That is just one way I do it. I also use crystals on all my major chakras, and I sit there and I listen to meditation music. I will listen to sounds, certain vibrational sounds. not just music, but vibrational sounds that aligns the chakras. I also take sea salt baths. Um, when you're doing this type of work as well, it's not just going all metaphysical using crystals and salts and stuff. When you really align with yourself, also do something that you really love to do. Really love to do, because when you're truly happy within, you're truly happy without your energy. When you, if you have ever tried the native tradition tribes cleansing, you can use sage, you could use sweet grass, and you can, light it up, go around your house. You can say any type of prayer that is close to your heart. You can use sage water if you are asthmatic, which is, you can put sea salt in holy water. You can sea salt, sage, rosemary, and you put that all in a combination of holy water, and you spray it around your aura, as in your body, is like above your head, around your body, and that cleans your aura too. Oop, my phone fell, sorry. And that literally cleans your energies to balance you too. So in that general sense, we have a lot that you can work with, and you literally can use just regular salt water to spritz around yourself. That balances your chakras, or excuse me, your aura, because it clears the negative away. And when people think negative, they think evil. No, I just mean your daily life outdoors when you're around negative people around you, because that is negative energy. A lot of people see negative energy as this holy, holy cow, this demonic crap. No, energy is energy, and bad energy is when people spew their hate and their violence and they put it upon you, or they're around you with it. That's the true nature of evil energy, and you want that off you. And the more you take it off you in very many different ways, you literally can change the way you feel every day, the way you accept energy, the way you accept information. So literally you have so many different ways, but this is just one of them. And this is the end of my video. So I think that everybody gets a clear idea. This is not something that people can just say that they do. You have to really go into the nature of it if you really want to be and say what you are. You have to balance everything. And balancing is definitely takes a long time to achieve, but that's the best part about it. Once you do achieve it, you've got it. You've got things figured out as best as you can. So everybody have a wonderful evening, and I hope this video finds you in health, good health, peace, and a loving mind.